29 kids dead in D.C. last year, some as young as 3, and the politicians want us to believe crime is down? Are you kidding me? While Biden throws money overseas, our own capital is a war zone. Stick with me, because I'm about to expose the truth the media refuses to show you.
One of these individuals was shot and killed by someone who felt that they were never going to be caught. And I want to send a message that we are going to catch you, that we are going to change the laws, that if you're 14, 15, 16, 17, we're going to bring you into the justice system. No more of this D.C., council, if they're under 16 or if they're under 19 or if they're under 25, we'll give them probation. No more. I'm done with that.
Guns on the
hurdles that you face, and you're just talking about it right there, but what can you conceivably do as the D.C. U.S. Attorney to address those laws, address the D.C. crime lab, which is not accredited, and also at the same time address some of the prosecutorial issues you talked about?
Okay. Those are great questions. Number one, the D.C. Crime Lab is now accredited and validated very recently. So Dr. Diaz has communicated that to us, and we are working with the D.C. Crime Lab. Our concern is making sure that we have enough people who are able to analyze the DNA and all of the testing that we need to have done. That's number one. Number two, as it relates to prosecution, I have been very clear that Title 16 is not enough. Under Title 16, if you are 16 or 17 years of age, we can get you for rape 1, murder, robbery 1, burglary 1. But if you shoot someone and don't kill them, I don't have jurisdiction. It goes to the Attorney General, the State Attorney General, Brian Schwab, and the focus is family court rehabilitation. Now, I was a family court judge in New York for a short period of time. The mission there is not punishment, it's rehabilitation, as evidenced by, do we have those posters? Yeah, we had a poster with what you get is yoga, and you get ice cream socials in family court. Well, I'm done with yoga and ice cream socials. We've got to change the law to bring them into the justice system. We've got to get rid of the 3 statutes or 3 laws passed by the D.C. Council. Number one is the Youth Rehabilitation Act, where you basically say with the Youth Rehabilitation Act that what we're going to do is we're going to say, if you're sentenced and you're under the age of 25, that the judge can give you probation irrespective of what the crime is. That's nonsense. And that's why a judge, and you're tired of hearing about me say this, that's why a judge gave a 19-year-old 2-3 weeks ago, and I wrote an op-ed piece, gave a 19-year-old probation, and I understand it's 2 years probation to go to college with no mandate, for getting on a public bus with an illegal gun, shooting an individual in the chest, which to me is intent to kill. And he walked away, after we convicted him, he walked away with no jail time. If that's what you want in this district, then I'm the wrong person to be United States Attorney. Number one, the Incarceration Reduction Act. The Incarceration Reduction Act that the D.C. left-leaning council passed says if you're 25 years old and you were sentenced to 15 years as a young kid for probably murder, even a serial murderer, we can let you out if you're 25. We can let you out because, not because you're rehabilitated, not because the offense wasn't that bad, but because we can. And that's got to go, all right? And the third thing is record sealing. I go through all of the effort to get a conviction, and they want to seal the convictions. They want to say, we want to seal convictions after 5 years. If I'm a mother, and thank God my kids are older, if I'm a mother, I want to know if a nanny has an assault conviction. If I'm an employer, I want to know if this person has been convicted of larceny or petty larceny. Or if, say, I'm not in a public school, but I got a private, teaching a tennis group. I need to know if this guy's a predator, a pedophile. Everything about the D.C. Council's focus is defendant-oriented. I'm oriented to these people, and the people of the district are as well.
You just walked through the.
This federal takeover that you talked about a little bit. Well, you talked a lot about it, but any special?
I don't have any special powers. I wish I did.
But can you also talk about where you stand on hiring prosecutors and judges?
I am. I am. I'm not going to bore you with the facts. Don't quote me on that. That was off the record. I can only hire during certain periods once there's been an ad or some kind of posting, and then I can hire. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing the best I can. The president has given me the permission to hire. This is an office that has been neglected, and I'll say it publicly. It's been neglected. With people signing contracts, they didn't know what they were signing. All right, it just kind of ran on its own. Not anymore. This is an office where nobody seemed to care that we were down 90 lawyers, 60 investigators, and paralegals. I do. And so my effort is to get people who want to work in the nation's capital, who want to work in the largest United States Attorney's office in the country, and the best office. Because we're not just federal prosecutors, we're local prosecutors. We get down and dirty in street crime. And that is what really motivates a lot of my prosecutors.
You just walked through the changes you'd like to see from the punitive aspects. What about preventative? Do you or the president plan to do anything to address the root causes of crime in D.C., such as truancy?
Welcome back to Jace Manhwa. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's jump right into it. I just watched this press conference and I am fired up. The U.S. government is bragging about pouring money into Haiti, offering $5 million rewards for gang leaders overseas. Meanwhile, in our own capital, kids are being slaughtered in the streets. 29 teens killed by gunfire in 2024. 16 already in 2025. Some as young as 3 years old. And the politicians have the nerve to tell us crime is down. Tell that to the grieving families. Here's the truth. DC's left-wing council is making it worse. They passed laws letting violent offenders under 25 walk with probation. They let murderers out early just because they're young. And they even want to seal convictions so nobody can know if someone's a violent criminal or a predator. That's not justice. That's a gift to criminals. The U.S. attorney finally said what we've all been thinking. No more yoga classes and ice cream socials for armed thugs. If you're old enough to pull the trigger, you're old enough to face real punishment. Period. But here's the problem. D.C. courts are so backed up they're setting trials for 2027. Biden hasn't filled the judge vacancies, and his DOJ keeps cutting deals while Americans bleed. This is what Democrat leadership looks like. Chaos, excuses, and zero accountability. Let me be clear. The root cause of crime isn't poverty. It's the destruction of law and order. When criminals know they'll get a slap on the wrist, they terrorize communities. It's happening in every Democrat city, and D.C. is just the latest example. If you believe in accountability, if you believe in law and order, then stick with me here on Jace Manhwa. Like this video, subscribe, and share it so more patriots can see the truth.